Alright farmers, welcome back to the channel. So we've got a new map. Right, so this is Mecklenburg Lake District. This is by Holden, 126.78 megabyte on the download. And what we're talking about from a slot perspective. So if you come on Farm Manager and start from scratch, you're going to use 980 slots to begin with. If you come on New Farmer, that then goes up to 1188. And there's a bit of a difference there. That's because of all the equipment you use. If you come on Farm Manager and start from scratch, obviously you don't own anything. No land, no equipment, nothing. But if you come on New Farmer, we'll come into this menu. We own all this equipment here. So, small tractors. We've got the Class Arian 660. Under medium tractors, we've got the Class Axion 870 ×2. We then got the Class Trion 750. So, it's obviously a class farm. We then got under trailers, we've got the Rudolph TDK 301 RP and then the DK 280 RL. We've then got the Class Convio Flex 1080 header. We've got the Kverneland EcoMap plough. We've got the Lemkin Smaragd 9-stroke 500K. We then come down to disc harrows and we've got the Cockling Rebel Classic 600T. We've got the Pottinger Terrasem C6F seeder. We then got the Amazon ZATS 3200 fertilizer spreader. We then got on the mower side, we got the Pottinger Novacat A10 Crossflow and then the Novacat 301 AM ED Pro. We then got on the tedder the Kuhn GF 8712. Windrower, we got the Samaz Z2 840H. We got the baler, the Pottinger Impress 185 VC Pro. And we got under the bale loaders, we've got the FarmTech DPW 1800. We've got the front loader, the Class FL 140. We got under front loader tools, we've got the Albert pallet fork, the Albert universal bucket, the manure fork, and the bale spike. We then got the header trailer, the Nardi N60-35. And then to finish off, we got a few weights. We've got the 10 wrinkle pack 750 ×2 and then the Class W600. So that's your equipment you start with. So what land do you start with? So if we come on this map and we'll click that button in, we own, when it loads, this area up here, which is includes the periphery. We also own this field here, field 12. We also own these two pastures down here, which is rather strange because that's miles away from this area here is the base farm, and then these two pastures are miles away. If you don't come on it in New Farmer and you want to buy this area, obviously the periphery is going to cost you 0, so that's always a good thing. The field pasture, 123 grand for that one, 309 grand for that one. Now field prices in themselves, the cheapest we've got on here is field 9, which is 358 grand to buy. And that's rather expensive for the first field. Most expensive is going to be field 2 down here, which is 1.5 million. Now there's only 11 fields on this map, and they are rather big, so that's why they've got a big price tag, mind you. I mean, if you go for the pasture areas, they're cheaper, obviously. And you have got a couple of wooded areas down the bottom here, which are even cheaper still, but they are really small. So you're not going to be getting a lot on the go there. So this is definitely one for the farming map enthusiast, shall we say. Whilst we're on the subject of what's on the map, let's have a look into the shop prices menu, because there's a couple of things that are not on the usual list. So when this map decides to load, come on. There we are. So we'll go down the list. Now there's a few random things I thought was a bit strange. And the first one is cotton. Now, I've had this in a few map tours before. Cotton's not always sold on every map. But what makes it strange is you go down to wool, which is sold at the farmer's market, but cotton's not, which is really strange. Alright, we'll carry on going down then. There's a couple of other things that you can't sell as well. And one of them was, obviously, road salt. Yep, you can't sell road salt, that's fair enough. Straw and hay and grass, yes, there is a BGA on here. And if you come on Farm Manager and start from scratch, you don't own a BGA, but it is there. But you do need to own the BGA to use it. So, you know, it's not one of those things, if you don't come on New Farm and the buildings aren't there, it is there on the map. You just have to buy the area. Right, next one. Cake. You can sell bread, but you can't sell cake. You sell bread at the farmer's market, why wouldn't you sell cake at the farmer's market? Alright, we'll carry on. Then butter and cheese you can sell, fabric you can't, so there's no spinnery. No, it's tailor shop fabric goes to it. There's no tailor shop on here. And then there's no clothes that you can sell, which is strange. Wouldn't you sell those at a farmer's market as well? I don't know. We'll carry on. Cereal you can't sell, which I thought, you know, when these maps came out, that all the base game stuff, they would put something in. But I know there's plenty of stuff that you can put in from a mod perspective, but, you know, like chocolate. Everywhere sells chocolate. The local shop, the supermarket, the farmer's market, that would sell chocolate. Why wouldn't you be able to sell it there? I mean, furniture. Okay. There's just a few random things on the go. Obviously, digestate that you can't normally sell anyway. That's fine. Lime, there is no debris crusher. And then herbicide, yeah, you can buy it, but you can't sell it. And you can't sell the lime. No, you don't normally sell the lime, do you? You sell the stones, which there is a debris crusher. There you are. That's better. Right. We'll carry on. Oh, let's go back up to the map. So, for some strange reason, when it loads, there we are. You actually start the game here. But we're actually going to start the tour up the top here. So I'm going to see you up the main farm. Right, so we're at the main start farm. What have we got here? So, if we go round to the left, you first got your cow barn. This is the robot cow barn with the Lely vector. So if we click on that, 80 cows go in there. And obviously you got your milk taking out point there behind that door. Hit yourself in the face. Then you got your manure heap extension there. There is one thing about this start farm. All the equipment is just dotted around the farm. But you got all these garages. Why wouldn't you use the garage? Alright. Obviously you can open that gate. You can load food into there if you want to. Or you can use the robot around the front. Chuck all your stuff in their designated areas. And then away you go. Obviously remember you need to put mineral feed in if you're using the robot. And then down here is your slurry taking out point. And we have got a slurry tank there. But that just looks like for decorative purposes. Because there's no taking out point unless it's right the way round the back. Unless that's a slurry extension. Oh, that's interesting. Right by the slurry output point. Very nice if that's true. Okay. Now up in front of us we've got some garages. This is what I mean by all the stuff dotted around. We've got these massive garages. There's nothing inside. And all the equipment's just on the ground outside. It's just random. Then around the back of these sheds, garages, whatever you want to call it, a bit more of your equipment there. Big old bunker silo, get some silage on the go. Then we've got a second garage, shed, whatever you want to call it, up here. We'll see some more equipment up there for you. I'll come in here, like so. Again, empty. Why would you have empty sheds and then stuff lying around? It's just strange. Really strange. Right, we'll carry on. Then down here, we've got our second cow barn. Another robot one. It's the same as the first one. 80 cows in there. Obviously, same inputs and outputs on the other one. Another manure heap extension. And we'll carry on down this bit. Come on, let's go. Don't run fast enough. We've got another shed garage here. Open up those doors. Then here, obviously, is the other end of the garage, other end of the cow barn, sorry, taking your slurry out. But there's no extension on that one, which is different, I suppose. We'll use that word, different. Obviously, the other one had that massive slurry pit. This has just got the usual. Okay. And then, obviously, we've got that shed there. We'll come up to here. is your tractors. Obviously we've got this shed that they're all parked in front of. Why would you not park them in the shed? Alright, carry on, carry on. And then up here we've got another shed. Open up those doors. Lots of storage on this farm, I must admit. Some drive-through storage there. We've got a diesel tank. So obviously click on that, refills your diesel. There's no more storage space for this product. Oh, that's because it's already full. That's why. Fair enough, 25,000 litres in there. Obviously pull up your vehicle to the side there and get going. Now there is one thing to note about this start farm. There's no sleep trigger. So how are you going to sleep for the night? You're going to have to put something down. I mean, there's no house here either. And what makes it really strange as well is if you come out here and go over to this house, there's no sleep trigger on this house either. But right over the back wall of it, you've got some more of your equipment. Oh, I've gone on the wrong side, haven't I? Gates over there to be getting into that bit. So there's a big open area and some more of your equipment, but it's not part of the start farm. There's no sleep trigger, which is really random. Okay, we'll carry on. We'll carry on indeed. Very interesting. Right, we're now going to come up to this corner here. Right, so what have we got in this area up here? The first thing we've got is the grain mill. So you'll load it into there. There's your production chain menu. So click on that. We already own it for some reason. That's interesting. So you own the grain mill, sugar mill, bakery, oil mill, cereal factory, carpentry, dairy, and the biogas plant. Obviously this is on New Farmer, but that's excellent if you own all them to start with. Brilliant. Then you've got your pallet spawn point there. Next door to that is the sell point. So pull over there, unload all your stuff. Does that open? No, straight on that. Great. So that one, we go back up to that map. That's going to be called Agrivis Leistenau. Then around the back here is a few buy points. So the first one we got here, this is going to be your lime station. We then got seed station, and then we've got fertilizer station. We've also got a gas station as well. So lime, fertilizer, and then seed. Obviously pull under there with your equipment and buy all that. And then if you want to buy fuel, pull your vehicle up to that one. Does it say a price on there? £7.58 a litre. Really? That's ridiculously expensive. Thought it was bad where I live. That's terrible. Alright, we'll carry on. Right, we're now going to come over to this area here. Right, so what have we got in this area? So around to the left, we've got your debris crusher. So obviously chuck your rocks in there and get yourself paid out for that. Now over here, what seems to be strange about this one is this is a silo. Load in and load out. Okay, fair enough. But on the map, it's got the icon for a sell point. But that's your silo. Very random. Alright, we'll carry on. We're now going to come up to this area here. Right, so what's in this area? This is your rent your train area. But what makes this strange about this is if you go back on the map, there is no silo to load into the train. All the way down the train track there, there's no silo. Not on the map, on the website, sorry, for the mod, it says that the train is just for decorative purposes. So why have a rent the train option if you can't use it? That is very random. Very random indeed. Right, we're going to move on. We're going to come up to this area here. Right, so what have we got up here? So this is going to be your sugar mill. So the usual base game one, production menu there. Is that the one we already own? Yes, it is. Fair enough. Pallet spawn point there. And then obviously your loading in point is all the way around the back. There we are. Then next door to that, we have to have a little run back out to the road because it's all fenced in. Watch out for the traffic. because I normally get myself run over in these types of videos. Dear oh dear, I'm going to end up in the casualty. Definitely A&E, going to need to pay a visit one of these days. Right, so come on, where's the gate? Where's the gate? Here we are. Down here. So first up, if we go round to the right. There we are, here's your sell point. So we'll go back up to the map. We've got this sell point here. Hohenmacher AG. And then we'll come around, back on ourselves, go through the trees, like so. Here's going to be your cereal factory. So usual shenanigans on the go, load in there, pallet spawn point, and then production chain menu there. And then round here is some buying points again. So we have got, we'll zoom in, we've got lime, seed, and then fertilizer, and then obviously a diesel buying point again. To pull your vehicle up. Is that the same price? Yes, $7.58. That's well expensive. Right, back out to the main road. We'll have a little run down again. There's another point just down the road over here. Obviously on the way into this bit, you've got your weighbridge if you want to check out the weight of what's going on. Have a little run down the road. Be careful of the traffic. Alright, over the road here. Let's watch out now. Watch out. Look for a gap. This traffic's quite busy. Right, after this one. Go, go, go. It's your farmer's market. So sell into that point there. So this area up here has got quite a bit of stuff in. So we're now going to come down to this point here. Right, so what have we got here? So first up you got your animal dealer. Obviously come over to the animal dialogue box. This doesn't seem to be working. That's rather strange. So you've got the icon over there, but it gives you the option in the hatch marking area. That's really random. Okay. Then you've got the sell point there. That's going to be called bale selling. So if you want to sell some stuff down there, if that's the option at the shop. Then we'll come down to here. This is going to be another production chain, your carpentry. So usual shenanigans on the go there. There's your production chain menu. Loading in point there. Hit your sell wood. And there's your pallet spawn point there. Right. We're now going to come further down this side of the map to this area here. Right. So what's in this area? As you can probably tell by the icon, this is going to be your main shop area. So you want to come into it. Click on that menu there. It takes you to the main shop. You then got your workshop trigger over here. So pull your vehicle or equipment in the hatch marking area and hit the spanner. Fix your equipment. And up here we've got another fuel buy point. Again, pull your vehicles into there. Very nice. Right. We're now going to come to this area here. Right, so what have we got in this area here? First off is your bakery. So obviously, usual shenanigans on the go with that. There's your production chain menu there. Come around the back. There's your loading in point. And then around this side should... that's interesting. Where's the pallet spawn point? There's no hatch marking area for that. They'd normally be out here, wouldn't it? Interesting. Okay, we'll carry on. Then we'll come down the road here. Nice little village. I do like it when a map's got some life to it. Do like that indeed. So we'll run down the road, past all the neighbours, saying hello as we go. I mean, if you come on Farm Manager or start from scratch, you could put like the doormat or the duffel bag down. You could make one of these your base houses. Now, where's this place gone? Is it up here? Oh, here we go. Up here. There we are. So this is going to be a sell point, biomass heating plant. We'll jump over the hedge. Obviously load into there. Then hit your sell items there. Then we'll jump back over the hedge again. Although we could have come out of that bit there. Never mind. Over the road here. This is your BG. Oh, hello dear. Quick, get him. I've run off. Anyway. This is your BGA. So obviously on New Farmer you own this, but if you come on Start From Scratch or Farm Manager you don't. These are all open, so you can store some stuff in here. You got some bunker silos there. Be getting some chaff on the go. Very nice. Then over here is a diesel tank. Obviously fill that up like that. We can't because it's got 25,000 litres in already. That's fair. So that's 50,000 litres of diesel we got straight away on New Farmer. You don't have to buy it. You don't have to buy it for ages. That's ace. So usual things on the go with the BGA. So this is where you take out your digestate. They come round here. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. So you got your production chain menu there. Your loading in point there. Your loading in point for your slurry. You've got a taking out point there. And also a taking out point there. So you've got two taking out points for your digestate. Or that's a digestate extension, isn't it? So that's going to be your normal taking out point. That's going to be your extension taking out. Okay. I've got you. Right. So if we come back out to the main road. Cool, this running around. I need to go for a lie down. It's making me tired, this is. I need to go for a sleep. So back out to the village. Past the house that you've picked for your sleep trigger. We come all the way down through the village. I really need to start running faster. This is terrible. Alright. We'll go over this little bit of grass. And it's all fenced in. Oh, there's the entrance around there, isn't it? There we go. Right, we're on to something. So in here, this is going to be your dairy. So again, your production chain menu there. Come around the back. There's your loading in point. And there's your pallet spawn point there. Very nice. Okay. We're now going to come to the last area down here. Right, so what have we got in this area? So first off, we got some sell points. AG Sarrow cereals. So we'll come around here. Over the weighbridge if you want to. There's a diesel tank there. Buy your diesel if you want to. Very nice. And then through here, obviously loading into that grating. And up the back here, we've got some more buy points. So we have got liquid fertilizer station and then herbicide station. So come down here and buy that. So if we go back out to the road and just over with a quick hop and a step and a jump. Or maybe a little longer because I don't run that fast. Getting me cardio in today, definitely. Right, we've got your production chain here, your oil mill. So around here, there's your pallet spawn point. There's your loading in point there. And then there's your production chain menu there. Then next to that is some more buying points. We'll go down to here. So we've got fertilizer station, seed station, and then lime station. So obviously lime, seed, and fertilizer. And that is all your options for you. Now, this map's alright actually. It's definitely one for the farming. There is a little bit of forestry on the go if you want to do that sort of thing. But the fields are big. Obviously there's only 11 in the map. And they're fairly open. There might be a little fence here and there that you need to negotiate. But that being said, the entrances to the fields are open. We'll say that. Big, open, whatever you want to call it. So big equipment is not going to be an issue. Obviously the map is not flat, so if you are placing stuff down, you may need to be a little careful with your landscaping. But now I like this map. It's got a village feel to it in some areas. You got most of your production chains on there. Well, there's not a... I see a sawmill there. There's no sawmill on the map. No, she's done that one, There's no sawmill. It's not really a forestry at all. There's no grape factory either. So you may want to place those down, although to be fair, the sawmill is a little bit of forestry, not too much though. That being said, definitely a farming map, so if you're into your big farming, this could be one for you. I like it, definitely. Right, so that's your map tour done for you. Drop it in the comments below. What are you going to be doing? Are you going to go for the farming? Are you going to tackle the little bit of forestry that's here? Or are you going to do some animals? Obviously, you have got the cow barns at the start farm, but you can always place some different ones down if you want to. We'll see what people are doing. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. It's muchly appreciated. But for me, that's it for today. And I'll see you in the next one.